Hi, this is Jerry again. I have a question for you. Have you ever put something off for so long that it ended up hurting you in some way? There's a proverb that goes something like this: slothfulness casts into deep sleep, and an idle soul shall suffer hunger. Now, slothfulness means lazy, avoiding effort, uh, avoiding any kind of responsibility. Maybe you've seen a picture of a sloth. It's a slow-moving animal that just seems to eat and sleep. A lot like some people. I don't know if you know anybody like that, but they just are motivated. The word deep sleep symbolizes not just a physical inactivity, but mentally, spiritually. They're just dull. They just don't want to do anything. They're just people that are happy just sitting around and doing nothing. A lazy person drifts through life unalert, unproductive, unaware of what they're missing in life. You see them sometimes on a roadside with a sign saying, "We'll work for food." But you really know better than that. They'd rather have a few dollars than to have to get up and go to work. Idleness shall suffer hunger. The idleness here means choosing not to act or work when needed. Like they could be along the side of a building and there's a sign in the window saying, "Need help." They won't go in for a job. They just would rather beg for money or just sit there. Hunger is kind of a symbolic word, following without any effort, to go unmet. Now you see people like that, they're not dressed in clean clothes, they're unshaved, their hair is overgrown. I'm sure you might have seen them on the street corners or on the highways along the sides where there's a traffic light or something like that. It's not just about food. It's missed blessings, missed opportunity. Life seems to be slipping away and they're not even aware of it. There's a danger of living this way. It's laziness. It might seem harmless at first, but over time it leads to poverty for both body and soul. Sleep refers to the kind of life where you're shut down from being any kind of a useful person. Or there could be the kind of people that play on a phone or computer games or involved with too much booze and drugs. Laziness really leads to a numbness in life. That's where the term sloth comes along, can make a person spiritually and emotionally just plain sleepy. They miss chances. They're dull in their spiritual thinking and awareness of what's going on. They waste years and there's no turning back. Idleness always has a cost. Even when we do nothing, we're making a choice, and the choices have consequences. Hunger, not just in food, in finances, in relationships, and purpose for life. Something you want to avoid, stay away from. It calls us to diligence. Diligence is more than just work. It's about being awake to purpose in daily life. A reason to live must have purpose. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Laziness travels so slow that poverty soon takes it over." And Charles Spurgeon said, "An idle men tempt the devil to tempt them." Are there areas in your life where you have been spiritually or mentally asleep? What might be hunger for you today, and diligence could be restored? You can ask the Lord just to wake you up, to stir up a purpose in your life. You can ask the Lord to give you a heart that's alive with purpose and hands you things ready to serve or reach out and help other people. There's got to be a purpose for life. There really does. This proverb that I was talking about will be on the screen. Read it out loud if you can, and have a great day.